Well, on the road to 2024, if you want the Republican nomination for president, New Hampshire is the post-Labor Day spot. Nikki Haley was in Claremont yesterday. She's been moving up the polls in the Granite State following the first GOP debate. This stop comes one day before she'll be joined by Governor Chris Sununu at another town hall. Fox 44's Matt Holderman heard Haley's message to voters.
Well, it was a packed house here at the Claremont Senior Center Tuesday night for Nikki Haley as she looks to continue building on momentum from the first GOP debate and looks to continue moving up the polls in the Granite State.
I knew for the sake of my kids and yours that we needed to do something.
Nikki Haley began her town hall discussing why she's running, talking about her background as UN ambassador and South Carolina governor, and listing some of the main issues she hopes to tackle as president. Some of them include topics that have been in the spotlight in northern New England, including a rising drug overdose crisis and people illegally crossing the border.
We had enough fentanyl cross that border last year that would kill every single American. 75,000 people died of fentanyl last year.
At the end, Haley took questions from a handful of people in the crowd and took shots at President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. But even more notably, she made comments aimed at the man currently dominating the Republican primary polls, former President Donald Trump.
While I think he was the right president at the right time, and I support many of his policies, I think it's time for our country to move forward because we can't continue to be living in the past.
Trump is still the clear-cut favorite in the primaries, with nearly 50% of Republican voters supporting him over the other candidates based on national and New Hampshire polls. But in the Granite State specifically, recent numbers show Haley is gaining ground. One poll of 800 New Hampshire GOP voters on August 31st showed Haley tied with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for second place, both at 10% compared to Trump's 47%. Many of those Haley supporters came out to Claremont and say while they just recently started paying attention to her, they prefer her over the other Republican candidates.
I know that the country needs a change. She sounds like the person that's going to facilitate that change. She's going to be a very formidable opponent to the liberal side of the equation.
And Haley has two more stops in New Hampshire on Wednesday, one in Manchester and one in Merrimack, and she told the Claremont crowd tonight to get used to seeing her as she is planning dozens more trips to the Granite State over the next 6 months at the very least. Reporting in Claremont, Matt Holderman, Fox 44 News.